How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be bringing you guys with a Brighton related transfer ranking video. Now the Brighton content recently has been absolutely amazing. The support you guys have given me has been absolutely incredible, so we can keep it up, smash 150 likes on this video, and that'll be absolutely incredible, and I'll keep it all up for you guys and to have daily uploads for the channel. Now, as I've just mentioned, if we can smash a like on this video, that'd be absolutely incredible. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. We do not want to see that subscribe button red. Press that button and you'll be subscribed. Put a notification bell on too, so you're notified for every single upload I do. Now then, the topic of this video. So I thought I'd rank Brighton summer transfers which happened in 2019, plus 2 youth players who've made it into the first team, which I'd rank this season. So we have 9 players to rank. Now let's see their tier list. So we've got elite, we've got very good, we've got meh, we got not proven yet, and we've got sell. And now you may be asking yourself, who are the players we're going to be ranking in this video? So we've got Aaron Mooy, we've got Trossard, we've got Webster, we've got maupay, we've got Matt Clark, we've got Connolly, we've got alzate, we've got lamptey, and we've got allister. Alzate and Connolly have made it into the first team this year, and they've had their breakaway from the youth and made it into the first team. So let's rank them from their performances this year in this tier list. Lamptey was signed in January, so we're going to be ranking him too. He hasn't played that much, but we'll get into it. I really want to know if ranking videos and Brighton content is something you want to see on the channel, so make sure you comment it down in the comment section down below. Without further ado, let's get into this tier list. So to begin with, we've got the Australian centre mid who was worth £5 million for Brighton, and he goes by the name of Aaron Mooy. Now he's made an absolutely huge impact for us this season. It's made us more solid, it's made us more creative. He can drive the ball, he can defend, he can do all sorts for our midfield. He's been a very good signing for us, and especially having that experience in the Premier League with Huddersfield, he's definitely shown that this season. For me, I reckon this guy is very good or elite for me. He's been that good this season, and it's just a matter of which one do I put it in. I'm not going to lie, I think Aaron Mooy has been one of our best players this season, so I am going to put Aaron Mooy in elite. Without Aaron Mooy, it would be interesting to see where we would be in the table right now, because he has had a massive influence in our playing style this season. Moving on to Leonardo Trossard. Wow, what a player. Now, we bought Leonardo Trossard for €20 million from the team called Genk. He's 24 years old, and he has fitted into this system and fitted into this team very, very well. He's played 24 games, 3 goals, 4 assists, and to be honest, especially myself, I feel like he should have had better statistics this season, but other than the statistics side of things, he's definitely had a massive influence in our team and playing style again. Brighton fans have seen the influence Leonardo Trossard has to the team, and for me personally, I think this was a great signing, and I've got to put Leonardo Trossard in elite too. Now moving on to Adam Webster, a centre-back we have signed from Bristol City for around €20 million too. Adam Webster is 24 years old, we signed him from Bristol City, and to be fair, as a championship centre-back fitting into the Premier League, he hasn't done too badly, to be honest. You wouldn't believe this, but Adam Webster has played 24 games and scored 3 goals and has 1 assist for Brighton, and to be honest, as a centre-back, that's absolutely incredible. I don't think game in, game out he's been absolutely incredible, but to be honest, statistically, you see the goals, you see assists, it's very impressive. The great thing we're going to be proceeding on to be talking about is the age of these players, and to be honest, we're buying players around 24, 23, 25 who've got years ahead of them, especially for the future of Brighton and Hove Albion. I know Webster's got similar stats to Trossard, which is very, very weird, but I'm going to put Adam Webster in very good, because I don't think every single game is as consistent as the other game, let's say. So Adam Webster in very, very good. I'm going to be putting in this video. Now moving on to Neil Maupay. Jesus Christ, mate, I love this guy. Probably mainly because of what he did against Arsenal when going dozy. I think a lot of people are forgetting that Neil Maupay is 23 years old. He's a record signing for Brighton with €22 million his price tag is, and to be honest, he's had 9 goals, 2 assists, and the season isn't over yet. And to be fair, Maupay, his conversion rate hasn't been absolutely phenomenal, but for the goals he scored, they've been very important. 2 winners against Arsenal home and away to win the game and get us 6 points. That says a lot, and that in itself worth the price tag, thank you very much. He doesn't get the support like he does every single game. Like when we play against games like Man City, Liverpool, he's not going to get the service and the delivery you normally expect against teams like Arsenal. However, at 23 years old, with years ahead of him, especially years with Brighton, this is looking fantastic for his future with the club. For me, Neil Maupay, fantastic striker. He is nothing else but elite. Now, Matt Clark, we signed him, but he's out on loan at Derby right now. Matt Clark is 22 years old, so he's got years ahead of him at Brighton, and to be honest, he doesn't really look 22, but then again, age doesn't matter, and the looks doesn't matter in this situation. It's the football, Josh. Matt Clark we signed from Portsmouth for €3.9 million, and I'm sorry about this is in euros. It's on the website I'm looking at right now. I've heard that he's been fantastic at Derby, and getting that championship experience, ready for the Premier League 1 year, is going to be absolutely phenomenal for the growth of Brighton in the future. Now, we haven't seen Matt Clark in action for Brighton very, very often, so you've got to say that this is definitely a player which has not been proven for Brighton just yet, and for that instance, we've got to put Matt Clark in not proven yet. Moving on to one of our youth players which has made it into the first team, and thankfully, and it's about time, because Chris Hewitt didn't see it, but Graham Potter does, and that is Erin Connelly. Erin Connelly is 19 years old, and what a player, mate. This guy has got a future ahead of him with the club, and I hope he does have a future with the club and does not go into a team like, let's say, Arsenal, Leicester, anyone like that, because this guy is a baller, and I hope he gets in the starting 11 more often for Brighton. He's a goal scorer. He's got the creative ability to set up an assist. You see the assist he got for Maupay's goal against Arsenal. For a 19-year-old striker, that is incredible. The assist, the knowledge, the technician into that assist was absolutely incredible, and fair play to a player like Erin Connelly. You were fantastic that game, especially when you came on, you changed it and assisted the winner. What must be said is we can't put too much pressure on Erin Connelly to go week in, week out and score loads of goals for us. He's still learning and he's still getting the experience for Brighton in the Premier League, and the time will come where he will score bangers, goals, loads of goals for Brighton in the future and seasons. This is such a promising player for Brighton, and he must be in very good. I would love to put him in elite, but yeah, he doesn't play week in, week out in the starting 11 to suggest that he should be an elite player, but very good is definitely on the cards. Look at his age, and look at the goal scoring ability he's had in the youth level, let alone what he's done in the Premier League so far. His debut in the Premier League at home to Tottenham, scores a brace with 2 great goals. From one youth player to the other, we're now moving on to Alzate, and he's been phenomenal too. He has made his breakaway from the youth and introduced himself to the first team too. He must be one of the most technically skilled Brighton players there is right now. His dribbling is insane, the ball control is unbelievable, and obviously for every footballer you must have good ball control, but for this player in particular, Jesus Christ. He's 20 years old, he's Colombian, he's starting to make the Colombian team a bit more now internationally, and this guy's going to get better and better as the years goes on. And I hope we do snatch him up and actually use him, you know, week in, week out, because this player has a lot of potential for Brighton. He's made 19 appearances for Brighton this season so far, and every single game is generally really shown what he's capable of. Every game shows potential which he's been showing, and honestly, this guy has got potential. I'm excited to see this player develop and grow as a player, and especially with the club, and hopefully starting 11 is something which he gets more often. He is an incredible player, and to be honest, I would love to see him play every single week for us. He is so great to watch, aesthetically too, with his playing style, you know, ball control, skills, absolutely everything. His passing ability, the range of different skills he does have to portray in his playing style. Fair play to him, very good, Alzate. Lamptey, now this one straight away, he has not played one game for Brighton yet, or if he has, he hasn't really shown what he's capable of yet. We signed him in January as a backup option for our right backer because I think we had an injury and we didn't really have any backups. To be honest, Lamptey, he hasn't proved anything and we just don't know anything, so not yet proven is definitely one we've got to rank him under for today's video. Lamptey's a right back. We signed him for 3.2 million euros. He's 20 years old and is, yet again, another player for the future. We're buying these players for the future. We're developing as a club and we're buying all these youth players to obviously rise and shine for the future of this club. I'm telling you, if Brian stay up, we've got a big future ahead of us, and I'll tell you what, our development plans for the future too. Now, last but not least, we have got McAllister, and we just don't know what he's really capable of just yet. He had an influence for the Arsenal game where he came on for 2 minutes, came on in the 90th minute, and in the 95th minute he had a contribution to Maupay's goal. You see the stats in Argentina where he was with Boca Juniors. He's been in the Argentina international team. He's very young. He's 21 years old, and he's got, yeah, again, a great future ahead of him. Absolute baller, centre-attacking mid, just the sort of player we need. And to be honest, every single week, now he's got his work permit, I think he should start. Gross did nothing for 70 minutes in the Arsenal game, and McAllister came on in that game in the 90th minute and had more contribution than Gross did the whole game. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. For this matter though, we've got to put McAllister in not proven yet. We have not seen the best side of him at Brighton and Hove Albion so far, but we've seen him what he's done in Argentina. But that, guys, wraps up this tier list and ranks up this video. As you can see on the screen now, we've got the completed tier list. We've got mooy, trossard, maupay and elite. We've got Webster, Connolly and alzate and very good. Now, we have got no one in meh because I just don't think anyone's average. I think we've got made great signings this year. Not proven yet, we've got Matt Clark, we've got Lamptey, and we've got McAllister. They've got time to prove to Brighton, but they're the ones to lead into the future, lead into the starting 11s, and see what this club has got in the future and what they have to offer. Now, Brighton fans, what are your thoughts on this tier list? Comment it down in the comment section down below. Any changes, you tell me. Please tell me, because I would love to know your opinion. 150 likes and we get more ranking videos, Brighton style content videos on the channel, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye, guys.